First of all, I must say that I find that our black youths are being profiled, and I am really disturbed about that. And because they know that they're being profiled, you'll find a lot of our black youths are very anxious, and they're saying, you know what, I have to take up for myself. I have rights, and and I'm not getting my rights, and so I'm fighting back. They fight back when the police stop them. They might not fight the police, but they fight back into their communication. And so one of the things that I truly believe that our youths should be trained, and we as parents need to tell them, listen, be careful when you're out there, especially when you're a minority because of your color. And I know slavery is over, and I know that we have gone through this thing but already, and it should be diminished. But it's in the blood of our people. And so if it's in the blood, it's hard to come out. And that's why I talk about change. And matter of fact, I wrote a book and decided to change. And when you just asked me about what do I think about the justice system with Canada and Trevon Martin, and when I look at this, the same thing. It's happening here, right here in Canada, and we have not put our hands on it and see it clearly. And it's not that open because we don't, in our court system right now, we don't have the camera in our court system. So because we don't, some of the things are being pushed aside or covered up, or you know what I mean? But we need to wake up and realize that, we are at a cutting edge and things are changing, and we got to stand up and stand up for ourselves. And when I look at Trevon, this kid was just coming from the corner store for a snack, perhaps to go home and watch his game. It was a rainy night. And anybody in the rain, a young person, when I was young, I would be running. And I truly believe that if, as Mr. Martin, not Martin, but Mr. Zimmerman, if he would have looked at this child and young person and asked a better question as a neighborhood watch and says, hey son, what are you doing around here? I don't know your face. Where do you live? And I know young youth would ask, what are you asking me all these questions for? And all that. But to say, well, you know what, I want to know why you're here, because there's a lot of stuff that's happening in our community, and I am the neighborhood watch. He could have seen the kid go home. Things would have been different. But we, as adults, we have to know how to speak to our young people. We have to really, I'm here counseling, and youths come in and they say all kind of garbage to me. And because I know they need help, and because I know where they are and where they're at in their life, I work with them. I listen to them. I weigh their words. But the next thing is that perhaps most of the kids that I see, I just don't see black kids alone, but most of the young youths that I see, I understand their lingual, I understand their feelings, I understand what they're going through, I understand the justice system, I understand the street, and so because I understand that, because of what I do, I know how to handle it. I truly believe our justice system needs to wake up, change. No, I don't. But I was watching that young woman who spoke, who came out and talked, and she says, as soon as I went in, I said that Mr. Zimmerman was not guilty. The story she hears, the little that she hears, she doesn't have any children, I don't think. The way she talks, I could pick that up. And the way she talks, and the them and the then and the them and the them that she's talked about, I know that she has some racial words there. She was discriminating against Trevon and also the young woman who gave the testimony, because she does not understand how young people talk, they're lingual, never mind the black youths. So I truly believe she have gone in. I cannot speak for the rest, but
it was a jury of 6 women.
That's right. And first of all, the first thing that went wrong with that is that the people that they choose to be jurors there was nobody there to understand our talk for or understand the youth, the black youth. It was a black youth. So for sure, we should have someone there who is black and who understand what a youth do go through when they get into the justice system. Zimmerman's father is a judge. His mother works into the court system. His uncle is a top police professional. His brother is in the law. Well, they're going for law. So, and this young man wanted to be a police. Plus, they had money. It is said that he didn't have money, but a lawyer, a judge, you know, and this is a well-knit family, as you see them in the court system or the courthouse. They were so he wasn't poor. So money speak, and color spoke widely and highly. This is one of the things when I look at the young youth, young people, young men, and see them getting themselves into issues like this. And as I said, how many